Gigi Garcia is suing club promoter Herman Patine for a refund on concert tickets.
Court, come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Hello, Judge. Case 2184, Garcia versus Pantene.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Ms. Garcia, it is your claim that you purchased some concert tickets through the defendant. You paid him for them.
Correct.
And you didn't get them.
Correct.
He has some story about you going on the wrong day. Okay. How do you know him?
Through a mutual friend.
How long do you know him?
Since September, when this mutual friend actually introduced us, and we engage in this kind of concert ticket purchase.
No, you're getting ahead of yourself. You met him through a mutual friend. How?
We went out to a club.
Who went out to a club?
Two of my girlfriends and LP.
Went with him?
Yes.
Well, then one of your girlfriends knew him. You
Yes.
had not met him before?
No.
Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an artist.
What kind of an artist?
Produce and sing.
You do that for a living for how long?
For 12 years?
You have family?
No, I'm by myself, yeah.
Who do you live with?
By myself and my dog.
Yourself and your dog?
Yeah, my dog, yeah.
What kind of a dog do you
I have a Jack Russell.
Okay. What do you know about securing tickets for concerts, music events? What do you know about it?
What do you mean by that? I don't understand
Well,
the
I
question.
know that if you're in the music business, let's say you want to go to a concert.
Okay,
You personally want to go to a concert with a friend.
Yeah.
How do you get the tickets?
it depends. You either purchase the ticket online if you want to pay the full price, or sometimes people have deal for ticket because they have in, and you get the ticket like that, and it's cheaper.
Okay. Now, I want you to tell me, Miss Garcia, exactly how you contacted the defendant and told him that you wanted concert tickets and what you wanted concert tickets to.
So I text LP and I asked him, hey, I heard that you had concert tickets. And he said he did. He's like, oh, I have 2 concert tickets.
2 concert tickets for what?
For the Bad Bunny concert for October 1st.
When I read your complaint and answer, I didn't know who Bad Bunny was. So I looked it up and was actually astounded to find out that he is a very uber popular rapper.
So we were very, very excited.
Okay. Did you tell the defendant what you wanted the tickets for?
Yes, I told him I was going to celebrate my birthday, and it was also going to be a gift to my sister, and then my girlfriend, whose also's birthday is in October.
And
So
when
it was
is your
gonna be
birthday?
October 8th.
And did you tell him what date you wanted the tickets for?
He indicated that he had tickets for October 1st.
And he had 2 tickets for October 1st.
He at first had 2 tickets, and then later on said, oh, I have more tickets. And that's how I acquired 2 additional tickets.
Okay, so first you said he had 2 tickets for October 1st. Now, when she called you, you said, oh, I have 2 tickets. That's what she says. I have 2 tickets. Where did you get those 2 tickets from?
From someone who's close to the artist.
Give me the name.
Oh, his name is Clint.
Last name.
I don't know. I only see him in the club. I get ticket from him all the time.
Clint from what club?
He promote everywhere. Like he goes.
No, you said to me you got them from him at a club. I'm asking you what club.
Well, he can-
Your Honor,
name.
Actually, he had indicated that those were boxy tickets, and it was the owner of the boxy tickets that he was
I never said that.
acquiring those tickets
Oh,
from.
I never said that.
The 2 tickets?
Oh, no, I
Yes.
never
The
said that.
2.
Yes.
I never said that. No.
I want you to tell me, when she called you, how come you had 2 tickets for the concert that she wanted to go to? Were you going to go yourself?
The truth is, I always go to stuff like that because I have access to those tickets. Again, even if it's for sport or basketball, I always have access to those type of tickets.
So you have access to them?
Yes.
But she said that you told her you had 2 tickets.
And when I say access, if I request it, I know where to find it. So when her friend told me that, I said, yes, I can have access to those type of tickets. So maybe my language doesn't help with my grammar.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, so
That's
yes,
true. Maybe,
sorry for that.
Maybe it's problematic. It could be a little bit of my hearing, but it's also a little bit of your accent.
Yes, I have an accent. I recognize
Sometimes people don't understand my accent because I was born in Brooklyn, and they say to me, "What? We don't understand you." I understand that, but you understand that sometimes people could not.
that. They misunderstand what I said.
Right.
That's true.
Okay, but she told you she wanted the tickets for October 1st. There's no question she wanted to go on October 1st because she says in her complaint that she also booked a hotel room. What hotel?
It was a Sheraton.
Where is the Sheraton located?
It's by LAX.
Where do you live?
Norwalk.
Norwalk is where?
Approximately 15 miles east of LAX, off the 105.
Okay, so you wanted to stay over for the concert.
Yes, so just one correction, that my cousin was the one that paid for the stay.
And the hotel was taken for one night, and was that the night of October 1st?
Yes.
For October 1st, the night of the concert.
So all the girls were going to get together that night, have a little pre-celebration. We were going to Uber to the concert. We didn't want to drink and drive. So when we got to the concert, we would get another Uber and then come back. We just wanted to be safe.
When did Mr. Patin tell you that he got extra tickets? First he said he had two.
And
Did he tell you how much the two tickets were?
Yes, he indicated $150
Each.
ticket.
How much did you pay for them, sir?
Basically, give the...
Not basically.
Huh?
Not
No,
basically.
sorry,
How much, there's this question.
It was 150.
So you are telling me that you didn't make any money?
No, because I was friend with her friend. So I was just trying to be nice for her birthday. So no, I wasn't making any money on that. I will charge more for those tickets if I want to make money. For
Of course.
I will pay way more than that.
Well, so far. Then you got 4 more tickets.
Correct.
But you never saw the tickets.
Correct.
Okay.
They were in LA partying with us on the 2nd. We all drank, we partied, we went to a club. He felt bad for him and got a bottle service, and I
No,
have
you
on
didn't.
video.
No, he didn't.
Just
He
a
got
second.
bottle
Video.
Just a
service,
second.
But
I
it
have on
wasn't from
video.
him.
I have on video.
I have on video.
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the deal.
Don't speak.
Gigi Garcia claims club promoter Herman Patin owes her a refund for Bad Bunny concert tickets.
Did you ask the defendant to send you a copy of the tickets?
I did on September
Just a sec.
16th.
On what date?
September 16th.
Do you have an email to that effect?
Yes.
I'd like to take a look at it.
Just so you know, there were 2 tour dates in Inglewood at the SoFi Stadium for Bad Bunny on both September 30th as well as October 1st.
Do you know how much he made, according to what I read yesterday? In his touring for the whole of the year, I read that his tour concert in 2022 was almost $400 million. Is that about right?
Yeah, it's the number one.
Almost
It's the number
$400
one now.
million.
Pretty darn close.
That's what I read. I was astounded, since I know Frank Sinatra is no longer with us, and there isn't anybody else that I would pay that kind of money to go and see. Okay, so you're in the music business and you have email.
Huh?
Is that right? You have an email? You have an email.
Yes, I have an
You
email.
have an iPhone.
Yes.
She asked you if you could send her copies of the tickets.
Okay.
Why didn't you send them?
Because I didn't have it at that time. I always
Oh,
receive
just a
it.
second.
Yes.
Because I didn't have them. That was September 16th. On what date did you get them and from whom?
I paid for the ticket on the Monday before the concert. The guy came to pick up the money on Monday night.
When the guy came to pick up the money Monday night before the event, did he
Yeah.
give you the tickets?
Not right away, because he never do that. He always send me that after to my wallet on
Now I don't understand a word you're saying.
the wallet. When I received the ticket,
You
after
gave
that,
him the money. She
yeah.
sent you the money. How much money did she give you?
I was like 2,000.
Seven. How much money did you give him?
So the full amount was $1,215.
That's not
but
how
the
much
other,
he gave me, by the way.
no,
Just
yeah.
a minute. She's
well,
only suing for
so-
$715.
Yeah, so there were 2 other young ladies that also purchased, and I'm not including them in
Them.
my case.
So this
just
is-
mine, just what I paid.
You paid $715.
Correct.
He got more money for the tickets, but you just paid him $715.
Yeah, so these were for 6 tickets. 5 tickets for $150, 1 ticket for $165.
Okay. How did you communicate with the one person who you gave the tickets to? How did you communicate with that
Through
person?
phone, I call him.
Through the phone?
Yeah, I call
Your
him, he call
phone.
me.
So you have his name on your phone?
Yes.
Have you seen him since October?
He disappeared for a while. After that,
Just a second. He disappeared for a while after
Yeah,
you say that
because-
you gave him the money.
I was in contact with them, and her friend, I give her the number because I couldn't reach out to him. And
Second, that sounds like a lot of who shot John. You were able to
Well,
reach out to him when you wanted to give him money, allegedly, But then he disappeared.
basically,
Just a second, is he still disappeared?
No, he's still not disappeared, but
Well, where is he now?
I don't know. I haven't speak with him
Since when?
since maybe like December
Why?
because I have nothing to tell him. She sued me. So
Just a second.
yeah.
What did you tell him about the tickets?
He said we made a mistake on the day. It was for Friday, and they went to for Saturday. So on that, he got mixed up, and I get blamed for that. But that's not fair.
Absolutely. She didn't deal with Clint. She dealt with you.
But this is why I give them the number so they can call him directly. I did that.
But the deal was not with him, it was
Just,
with you.
you don't have to answer.
Sorry.
But
You
they
don't have to answer.
Actually, they talked to him directly.
She doesn't want to talk to him directly. She didn't
No,
deal
no,
with...
I wasn't even
She
talking to
didn't
her.
deal.
I wasn't talking to her. Her friend was talking to him directly. That's what I said.
Did she get money back from him directly? Do
I
you
didn't
know?
get any money.
Just a second.
No, I'm mad.
You
I'll
have
be
to-
blamed for something I do. And even
have
that,
to- you have-
I give some half of the money back to her because I feel bad about the
Just a
situation.
second. When did you give her back half the money?
I think 2 weeks after.
Just a second. Did he give you back any money?
He gave us $500 out of 8.
Just a second. I don't care. He gave you back $500 because he felt badly.
And it was her birthday, and they were harassing me.
Did you give her the $500 directly?
No, because I wasn't.
No.
I
Who
wasn't
did you give the $500?
to her friend because I wasn't talking to her.
To a friend.
To her friend because I wasn't talking to her.
Just a second. Your friend only, you said, paid for 2 tickets. Well, 2 tickets at most could have been $300.
Correct.
Did your friend give you back $200?
She did.
Okay.
So I am requesting the remainder, which is $715. And that's what we had texted him on October 10th. We had asked him to pay the full amount. This is the text where...
I want to see what he said to you.
No, he did not respond to me.
He did not.
Can I tell why?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because her friend was starting threatening me, sending crazy message texts when we used to be friends, and it could be resolved another way. And when you start sending me lawyer crazy email, I'm not answering. So I say, do what you gotta do, and
Okay.
that's it.
I mean,
It's
if
not-
he would have
just a
responded.
second. So if there was a mix-up,
Yeah.
that was a mix-up that was not her mix-up because she clearly made it her business to book a room in order to go to the October 1st concert. So that was clear. It wasn't just going to the concert. It was going to be a whole evening. What do you want, and who are you?
I'm a witness to it all.
And he speaks better than me, so this is why I would
better
like him
than
to
him.
come so that it might be easier for me.
Your Honor, my name's Imad. How are you? She said she booked a hotel for the 1st, but they were in LA partying with us on the 2nd because we all met up at his house. We all drank, we partied, we went to a club. He felt bad for him and got a bottle service, and I
No,
have
you
on
didn't.
video.
No, he didn't.
Just
He
a
got
second.
bottle
Video.
Just a
service,
second.
But
I
it
have on
wasn't from
video.
him.
I have on video.
I have on video because that's what we
We
do.
feel bad.
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the deal.
Don't speak. Sorry.
We have on video of them all partying with us on the 2nd. So they only.
So on the 2nd, by this time you knew you weren't going to the concert.
Yeah, I was
He says
expecting
it
my
was-
money that night.
What?
I was expecting my money. Like, there was a mix-up. Okay, now where's our money? So we met up. They told me, hey, you know what? LP feels really bad. There was a mistake. I'm like, okay, cool. But where's my money? Because I got to pay my cousin, my sister. I got to pay my friends. I have that responsibility. They entrusted me with money, and therefore I had that responsibility. They're not going to come after him.
Okay. The tickets were for Friday night, sir. And you say you went there on Friday night.
No, you get it confused on that. I wasn't going to the concert.
No, to give them the tickets. How are they supposed to
But
get
I mean,
the tickets?
how do I know that? You have to. I have other stuff to do.
Just a second. Stop. I'm going to use him as a translator.
Gigi Garcia is accusing club promoter Herman Petit of purchasing Bad Bunny concert tickets for the wrong day.
Where is Clint? Speak. Where is Clint? I thought you
don't
were a
know the
witness to
guy.
everything.
I met him when he was giving him the money. We were at his house
Just a
having
second.
drinks.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
slow down a second. Because you said I'm a witness to everything and I speak better than he does.
Yeah, sometimes.
So the Monday before the concert,
Correct.
you were with Clint.
I was with LP. I was with him. We were at his apartment watching Monday
And
Night
Clint
Football.
was there.
No, he called him, and then he asked me to come down with him. We went downstairs, and I
And?
never met the guy, and he gave him some money.
No, just a second.
Yeah,
So you were with him
Yeah.
when he went downstairs and met Clint.
correct.
Okay. And when he handed Clint the money, how much money did he hand him?
I couldn't tell you because I wasn't
That
really...
close.
I was next to him, but I was on my phone, and I asked him after the fact. I was like...
What did he... Let's go back. So now you're upstairs watching Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And does he get a call from Clint, or does he call Clint?
He was calling him earlier.
Okay, so he was calling Clint earlier.
Yeah.
And when he went down and gave him the money, did Clint give him anything?
No, he didn't.
Well, then what was the discussion that he had?
From what I heard was he...
Don't make it up
money.
as you're going
No,
along.
no.
Don't
He
make
was
it up.
giving
It's
him the
very
money
bad.
and-
It's very bad if you make things up.
No. There's no
Okay,
making
so
up.
if you
He
either
gave
you
him the
heard it
money.
or you didn't.
He gave him the money, and I guess it was for the tickets, because he was telling me earlier that he was getting somebody's tickets. And I'm like, I've never met her before or her friends until the night of when we all went to the club, because I was at his house. Yeah. We were drinking, her friends came over and everything that were supposed to
And
go
it
to
was at that time, was that the time that he gave them back $500?
No, I don't know about that.
When did you give them back 500?
I think 2 weeks after, I can check if you want to tell the exact date, but I think 2 weeks after. And again, I did that out of my kindness. I don't want to give anything because that's not my fault. But I'm like, I feel bad. They were on me. I'm like, you know what? Here's something. He's a jester. That's what I can do. And even that, I was even willing to work with them. And I told her.
Yeah, I don't think it was their mistake, by the way.
Huh?
I don't think it was their mistake. They were girls going out to celebrate. They had planned a whole evening and day of going out to celebrate. They got to the concert. You weren't there on the first, because it's your claim that they got the date confused, that they were supposed to go Friday night, the 30th. That's what you say. You were there Friday night.
We're there.
Well, if the tickets were for Friday night, sir,
Yeah.
which is what you claim,
Yeah.
and you say you went there on Friday night
Where?
to the concert to give them the tickets.
No, you get it confused on that. I wasn't going to the